Custodial death in Nilabati Behra versus State of Odisha. The Supreme Court has laid down the principle on which compensation is to be awarded by the court under Articles 32 and 226 to the victim of a state action. The object to award compensation in public law proceeding under Articles 32 and 226 is different from compensation in private tort law proceedings. Award of compensation in proceeding under Articles 32 and 226 is a remedy available in public law based on strict liability for contravention of fundamental rights to which the principles of sovereign immunity does not apply even though it may be available as a defense in private law in an action based on tort. The purpose of public law is not only to civilize power but also to assure the citizen that they live under a legal system which aims to protect their interest and preserve their rights. The payment of compensation in such cases to provide relief by way of monetary amends for wrong done due to breach of public duty of not protecting the fundamental rights of the citizen. In this case, the deceased, aged about 32 years, was taken into police custody at about 8 a.m. on December 1st, 1987 by Assistant Sub-Inspector of Police in connection with the investigation of an offence of theft in a village and detained at a police outpost. He was handcuffed, tied and kept in custody in the police station. His mother went to the police station at about 8 p.m. with food for him, which he ate. The accused police constable and some other persons were present at the police outpost that night. At about 2 p.m. on December 2, the petitioner came to know that the dead body of her son with a handcuff and multiple injuries was found laying on the railway track. The police reached the spot much later in the day to take charge of the dead body. The mother of the deceased sent a letter to the Supreme Court alleging custodial death of her son and claimed compensation on the ground of violation of Article 21. The court treated the letter as a writ petition under Article 32 and impleaded the state of Odisha, the police ASI and the concerned constable as respondents in the petition. The defense of the respondents was that the deceased managed to escape from police custody at about 3 a.m. while chewing off the rope with which he was tied, and thereafter his dead body was found on the railway track, which indicated that he was run over by a passing train. On the basis of evidence of the doctor who conducted post-mortem examination and the report of forensic science laboratory, the court held that the deceased had died in the police custody, and having regard to the age of the deceased and his monthly income between rupees 1200 to rupees 1500, the state was directed to pay rupees 1,50,000 as compensation. to the deceased mother and the further sum of rupees 10,000 as cost of the Supreme Court Legal Aid Committee.